Shatta is safe. You know, your king is safe. One Don is safe, and I'm home now. And I.
Hey guys, once again, welcome back to this platform. This is Yawa Day TV. Now we are going to recap. We are going to add certain things over here. Update on Shattawale's case and update on the immigration officer's murder case. We are going to look at it. We all know that in the course of the week, Shattawale was detained at the EOCO office. Now, these are the stories that was popping up by then. Now, the GH1 TV and Joy News actually brought out a communication that Sammy Flex see that this is like misleading information. This information is misleading people, thinking that Shattawale is the bad guy over here. So he also speak on the issues. Now, on the update on the immigration officer's case, they have got to the court yesterday, which is 22nd of August. Last when Bright Hours was in court of the immigration officer's case was in court on that day, the court adjourned the case to 22nd of August, which is yesterday, where they went to the court. When they went to the court, another suspect was also added, and that place was what the family of Stephen King Amoah they were very agitated. So we are going to look at all those scenarios. Let's jump right in. Now, on Shattawale's case, this is what was happening. Shattawale was actually investigated by the EOCO according to some yellow Lamborghini, which was spread across the internet and everywhere. The EOCO actually seized that car because it links to some robbing or whatever that happens in the United States of America. So the FBI actually requested that yellow Lamborghini Euros. So now the EOCO started investigating Shattawale according to all these things. Shattawale came online, came and do papa, say a whole lot of things about the Lamborghini that he bought it, right? So the EOCO actually decided to invite Shattawale into the office for more investigation. So according to Sammy Flex, or according to Shattawale's team, they said Shattawale and his lawyer went there willingly. He did not the EOCO did not come and pick him up. So when he went there, they were asking him questions upon questions, and some of the answers were not tallying. The answers were having a potholes. So the EOCO office or the EOCO officer decided to detain Shattawale because his answers were not matching. Whether it's about tax that he paid on the car, where did he buy the car from, who did he got the car from, who sold the car to him. Shattawale cannot actually identify the people that were involved in selling the car to him or where he got the car from. So the EOCO office or officers decided to detain Shattawale on that day. So when they detained Shattawale, the GH1 TV and Joy News TV also came out with their communique. And what they said, Sammy Flex is saying that misinforming citizens. Now let's look at it. Now, according to GH1 TV, they said EOCO detained Shattawale over ongoing investigations into alleged money laundering, possession of suspected criminal proceeds, tax fraud, and tax evasion. That's what the GH1 TV brought out. That's the communique. Now, Joy News also brought out this. EOCO detained Shattawale in connection with money laundering, possession of proceeds of crime, tax fraud, and tax evasion investigation. So when they brought out all this communique, meaning Shattawale is involved in money laundering, tax evasion, and all those accusations against him, they are investigating him. That's what Joy News and what GH1 TV brought out. Now, Sammy Flex came out that is not the right thing to say. It's misinforming the public. So he came out to clear the air that now, when Shattawale was invited, they went there, but the questions that they were asking actually made them to detain Shattawale. So it's not about money laundering. It's just that who did they bought the car from? Where did they get the car from? Where did they meet the person to get the car? Who did they pay to? Those questions were actually leading to his detaining over there. What tax did he pay on the car? You get it? So he said that, and the media houses also came back to reply. They said it's just a common English, a simple English. They are not saying that Shattawale is involved in those crimes. They are saying that they are investigating Shattawale on these crimes. So the word there is investigation. You see, he said the word there is investigation. So they are saying they are investigating Shattawale on the case. They are not saying Shattawale is involved in that or he's being found guilty of that. So that's it. Sammy Flex say he is disappointed in these media houses.
It's not involved in any money laundering, just as some people are putting out. Those are lies, total falsehood. They are not true. Shattawale is not involved in any money laundering. Shattawale has not involved himself in any criminal act, as some news portals, some credible news portals are putting out. They are all falsehood. They are all lies. Shattawale has not involved himself with anything.
Now we can see that Shattawale's funds actually moved to the EOCO office, saying that they should release Shattawale. So Shattawale was actually sneak out of the EOCO office after spending a day over there, and his people too was also there. Some of them spent the night over there. That's good. His fans actually love him very much, very well. Now this is what the EOCO office brought out. A lot has happened in this Shattawale case. Now the EOCO office has spoken with their press release. They said, news release, the media, Chasni Armah Mensah aka Shattawale interrogated and granted bail. Chasni Armah Mensah aka Shattawale was invited by EOCO to assist in investigation surrounding a 2019 Lamborghini Urus, a car identified by the FBI and the US Justice Department as proceeds of $4 million crime involving one Nana Kwabena Amoah, a Ghanaian who is currently serving jail term in the USA. So that car was linked to that Nana Kwabena Amoah, who was arrested by the FBI and he's now serving jail term in the United States of America. Now, the investigations form part of a larger investigation regarding possible co-conspirators in the $4 million crime, which occurred in the US involving some Ghanaians and recoveries of the proceeds of the crime. Following requests from the FBI and the US Justice Department of EOCO to track the vehicle and conduct local investigation in respect of uncovering possible co-conspirators in Ghana, EOCO began looking for the vehicle until it was identified and seized in or around May this year in the possession of one Chasni Armah Mensah. On August 15, 2025, a United States District Court of the Eastern District of Kentucky, Central Division of Lexington, in a criminal case of the United States of America versus Nana Kwabena Amoah, issued an order forfeiting substitute assets of the Lamborghini Urus in question, authorizing the US government to take possession of the said vehicle in Ghana as restitution for the crime. On August 5, 2025, following a public claim by Chasni Armah Mensah that he purchased the car at a price of $150,000 from an unidentified party, EOCO issued an invitation to Chasni Armah Mensah to report on August 13, 2025, which appointment was rescheduled for August 20th. Now, according to the EOCO, Chasni Armah came online ranting that he bought the car at the cost of $150,000. So that's what prompted them to investigate or brought Shattawale to their office, to invite him to come to the office for further investigation to identify the kind of person that he bought the car from. You see, so in this case, maybe if Shattawale did not come online to come and clear his name that he's not part of all those fraud activities, he actually bought the car, they will not invite him. They have actually seized the car from him. But because he came to bring himself out that he bought the car at a price of this, the EOCO decided to come and show us the kind of person you bought the car from. But that person is a perpetrator, is a crime bender. So come, show us the person. That's what they want. But when Shattawale get there, he could not answer those questions. That's the problem. Now, counsel for Chasni Armah Mensah indicated to EOCO officers that they would prefer to report at 11 a.m. They were actually scheduled to report at 10 a.m. to assist with the investigation, but they said they report at 11 a.m. EOCO readjusted its schedule to align with their time. Shortly before 11 a.m., counsel for Chasni Armah called EOCO to claim that his client was not available and that he was also busy. EOCO indicated to counsel that he and his clients were expected to report as scheduled. Now, Chasni Armah Mensah arrived in the office around 3 p.m. and insisted that he was not going to cooperate until his counsel arrived, a right which he is entitled and was accorded him. EOCO investigators and Chasni Armah Mensah waited from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. before his counsel showed up. Incidentally, EOCO's closing time is 5 p.m. Nevertheless, EOCO staff and the entire operational team chose to carry on with the interrogation, which ended around 9 p.m. Officers eventually left the office around 11 p.m. Armah was granted bail around 9 p.m. shortly after interrogation ended. He was granted bail of 10 million Ghana cedis with 2 sureties to be justified. Once the sureties are presented, hopefully this morning EOCO will undertake surety inspection which is standard protocol, after which Chasni Armah Mensah would leave custody. So far, Chasni Armah Mensah has been unable to identify the person from whom he purchased the said Lamborghini Urus vehicle, except to say that he purchased it from the street and from someone possible called Zach, who may have contacted him on WhatsApp, but whose identity he does not know and whose contact he has thrown away. Shattawale. So because of all those things that he's saying, he's implicating himself. Now, so far, Chasni Armah Mensah does not also possess any documentation in terms of receipt or transfer documents which shows that he owns or purchased the said vehicle, except a custom declaration document in his possession bearing the name of Nana Kwabena Amoah, who is currently in jail. Now, when we get back to Shattawale's information on TikTok, his live information on TikTok, and when he said he does not know Nana Kwabena Amoah, he's not related to him. He said he have not known them, but in this case, they said he owns a document that bears that name. So how, bro? Drop your own opinion in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. According to this case, how this case is going. Drop it. Do you think Shattawale is involved in all these things, or Shattawale has no idea? He actually sent somebody to buy the car for him, and he actually put the document somewhere. He did not read it. Drop it in the comment section if you think so, or if you think the EOCO is doing too much. Drop it there. But the law is still the law. When you offend the law or you offend United States of America, they are coming for you. FBI is coming for you. That is it. Now let's run up to the immigration officer's murder case. Now, on 22nd of August, as the court scheduled that they are going to come on that day, they adjourned the case to 22nd August to be able to interrogate or to do more investigation according to the murder of this immigration officer, Stephen King Amoah. They have come to the court and some things happen over there. As they reach the court area at Adabaka Circuit Court, there was another suspect added to what? Bright Hour, which that suspect is called Thomas Ziga. He was also added to the what? Suspects. Now it makes two suspects in court. Now, as they get there, the family of the victim, the family of the late Stephen King Amoah, they were very agitated. They were very what? To the extent that they were trying every possible means to beat these people. They were trying everything. It was not easy over there. Now that was it. So when he entered the court, everything happened in the court indoor. Now, according to what I'm hearing, the information is that the Thomas Ziga, the court, his lawyer is trying to play with the court to reallocate him to another hospital, not a police hospital, because it seems he has been beaten, or during the interrogation in police custody, he has been hand touching. So the lawyer is claiming that they should relocate him because they do not trust those people. They did not trust the system. And the judge in the court said no, unless they have a proven document, any documentation that shows that this guy is being maltreated or this guy is being beaten in police custody, or the police hospital could not handle his illness or whatever is happening to him. So the judge was denying that. The judge said no, he is not going to allow that. So in this case, it seems that now there are going to be multiple charges. They are going to be change the charges against Bright Hour to another one, because another person is also involved. Conspiracy to commit murder. A conspirator is also involved. That means they have planned to actually murder this guy. And according to what the CCTV camera that captured these people, 3 people or some men enters the house of Bright Hours before later the immigration officers arrived. So on the times on the CCTV camera, during the 9 to 10 minutes that this guy arrived, they have actually done the do. They have actually done everything and came out with a sack and bury his body or whatever. So they have actually planned to actually what? Assassinate this guy or actually murder this guy. So they have already planned for it. So now the court is going to adjust their proceedings and to be able to share what these people deserves. Now they are not guilty until proven guilty. So the lawyer of these two people came out and the hands won't touch him. The family of Stephen King Amoah were very agitated, very what, and some of them wanted to beat this lawyer that because he's protecting or defending people that commit murder, he's defending them. You all have seen. Now, there's nothing wrong with this lawyer defending somebody. Everybody has the right to take a lawyer. Even if you are a criminal, you are a killer, you are an assassin, you have the right, as the law demands, you have the right to take a lawyer. Sometimes these people go to court and they win the case because unless you have evidence to prove, you prove it, or the court will see that, yeah, this is the evidence. You can have every evidence in this world, but that's not what you know. It's about the law. When you go to court, what happens there determines who is guilty and who is not guilty. So these people are innocent until proven guilty, until the law or the court says that they are guilty of every crime that is they are being accused of. So for them trying to attack the lawyer, I condemn that. I don't that to be done. This is crazy. Yes, we know that you have lost your family member, a member of that family, but everybody should be patient till that is done. Now, after Hawan touched the lawyer of this guy, they were trying to bring these two suspects out of the courtroom to be able to enter the police car and take them into custody. Come and see wildness over there. Everybody was trying everything possible to beat these guys. So guys, that's what happened in this immigration officer's case, to the point that even one of his family member or his uncle said he's okay now, he's happy that when they were bringing these people out of the courtroom, he tried his possible best in ever to actually beat this bright away. The murder involved in this case, this whole immigration officer's case, he tried his possible best to beat him, and he has done one justice by hitting his testicles. So he's happy, and also tell the police that they should stop intimidating them with their gangs. They should stop intimidating them. They should allow them to actually beat these people before they take them into custody. This is crazy, man.
Police van comes from home. We don't even know come from a shampoo. And number 2 blight now or no dear wo in what they're not any sure. And Yamatame home. It's Meda Mohammed Noah. Once in Yahuno Guminyalio, Yahuno Gumi. Yam Wolf as in Paul, me or Baba me on Wokumi Yaya. Now, dear Yam Yasset, the Mercer. Police for Yamunyabo. So, in Korean fiance and Kanika, blight. Nadia me butu muyi entime koda wa kum ni pa mso maboni shuo me de nyame jamu me nyaade akoma posa we ye mu nketua wo de se abasa da bia court be fire bia ise no de ni tu the police for no mu heye na mu susu fatuo ni ho na ye we shu ato ase omo de ya mu di tu ho ho esa mu nya na ye susu ye nya de be ye be se wa wontimi nkum ni pa. Oh, na sa mla esa uja ni dia sa ke kan kakara It's a real woman, not by the grabber, no big jam.
Guys, so that's it. That's everything that happened in court. So the court also decided to adjourn the case to 4th of September 2025. They have adjourned the case again. Maybe next time coming to court, they are going to bring multiple suspects, or maybe the 3 suspects as indicated or whatever. And the case is going to be buchu. They are going to make sure they adjust every term to fit these people. Conspiracy of murder, conspiracy to commit murder, the murder himself or whatever. They are going to make sure that everything is in line with the law. And if they are found guilty of everything that they are being accused of, they are going to go in for it. Guys, what do you think about all this case? Drop your opinion in the comment section. Thank you for watching this channel.